Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And welcome to another live sale. We're going to be doing another journey down Attic Avenue. We have more vintage items. My brother brought up a bunch of things I'm supposed I can show tonight. So hopefully that will help everybody. And of course, I'll have jewelry afterwards. I might have a few postcards. If Lisa shows up, I have a few from Michigan that I think she might be interested in. Otherwise, I hope everybody enjoys it and has a great time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and register. To register, you need to send your name, your YouTube name if it's different than your real name, your address and your zip code, and your email address. Send all that information to Kathy at atticavenue.com. And uh, like I said, register and um, subscribe. Those are two important things. Hit the thumbs up. That's the other important thing. And just to let you know, I ship from Wisconsin and I use Pirate Ship. I try to give you the best prices available. And with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jeff. Glad to see you all here. So let's go ahead and get started with some vintage items right away. We have I don't know what it's worth. It's called Sweet Girl brand pasteurized processed cheese. It's a little box. Very vintage. Okay. Let me see here. Let me get it in the chat. Yeah, I see one online. It is available. Um, they're going for $10, some of them. The one I got right here is going for 40. It's sold. Let me say, it's sold for $40. A couple different, couple of them sold for $40. So I'm going to ask. Let me get it in the chat. I think it's antique. I don't know. But we're going to start it out at $5 if anyone's interested. Looks like it's Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I know they sold for $40, so it's definitely worth it, I think. We got Jeff in at 5, looking for 6. We're going to start the countdown. Going once at 5, looking for 6. Going twice. Last call. could spell right. Okay, let me write it down. Thank you, Jeff. Well, I'm glad I could help you find one anyway. Let me just do something here. Let me write it down. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Okay, so I got that set aside. All right, let's see. I have a lot of vintage items tonight. He did bring quite a bit up, so we'll go through those. This is, ooh, what happened to my camera here? Lost my, okay, anyway, this is an original, it's called Original Bar, Germany W. I don't know much about it other than it's a crimper that he no longer needs. And it is kind of vintage. It's got lots of crimp sizes on there. It's in good condition. I don't know what it's worth. It is, but it is got stamps on it. It is stamped on there. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it does say original Germany W bar. So let me get it in the chat. And I'm just kind of checking here. It looks like they were going for, let's see, $10. So let me get it in the chat. I'll start it out at 3 if anyone's interested. All kinds of sizes in there. Oh, my paper's ripped. Okay, we got Jeff in at 3. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice Last call. Hey, Roberta. I don't know if I spelt it right, but we're just going to write it down and be done. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is a shoehorn from Kinney Shoes for the entire family, distributor of Educator Shoes. Oh, that light's not exactly the best, is it? There, that's a little better. Hi, Chu. $1 if anyone's interested. And I think I'll throw something in with that and still leave it at $1 since it's related to shoes. It's kind of a antique or over the door, over a rack or something, shoe hanger. So you get both of these for $1. Let me see if I can show you this a little better. Okay. So you're going to get both of those for $1. I got Jeff in at $1. Looking for 2. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once. All I know is my brother said some of the items were worth more than $1, so I'm trying my best. Going twice. And that all depends on what people are willing to offer, you know. Last call. Okay, let me write that down. Thank you, Jeff. Let me get that set aside. See if I can find a bag for it. Here we go. Does it work? Alrighty. Thank you, Jeff. Okay. Now I have a this is a lacrosse. It's a leather case, I guess. It's made in Germany. And it's got all your tools inside. And you can see right in the center there, I think you can, that it says lacrosse, made in Germany. And it's old. That's all I know. And they were selling online. I didn't find this exact one. Um, I can't remember. Okay, I'm going to start that out at $3 if anyone's interested. It's rough, but it's old. I'm trying to think what it's sold for online, and I couldn't find this exact one. But they are going for a lot of money now. I see them going for 25. The one that looks pretty similar, I don't know. I see them going for 25, $30. Lacrosse is a good brand, I guess. Okay, I got Jeff in at 2. I'll do it for 2. So let's start the countdown because it is old and I didn't find that exact one. So we'll go once at 2, looking for 3, going twice. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Okay, let's see. Here's, I'm pretty sure this is antique. Let me get Jeff's name out of there. And let me show you the first page anyway. It's very worn, but it still snaps together. But this is let me just show you the first page. American Federation of Railroad Workers, little official membership due book. And I'll just show you the page. Let me get it in the chat. Okay, I do see some online and they sold for, but I they were in better condition. They sold for like 10, $20. So I don't know if there's a year in there. Let me see if there's a year anywhere. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. But because it's in, I'll start it out for $1 on this one. Pretty rough shape, that's why. Jeff is in at $1. Awesome. So we'll start the countdown going once at $1, looking for two, going twice. Last call. Okay, let me get that written down. All right, let me get that set aside for you. I'm going to put it in a bag right away to help protect it. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, we got more. Too bad Goats isn't here. He'd probably be interested in some of this. I feel bad, but I'm not going to wait for everybody. Here's a pair of Avon earrings for $1. I can't wait for everybody. I just have to do what I can do. I don't know what year these are or anything other than they are pierced. Here's the back of them with the surgical steel posts. And they're little daisies, I guess. Oh, he is here. Good, Mr. Goats. Glad to see you here. I thought maybe you were missing out on things you might have liked. I think about you. Okay, $1. Okay, so we got Pamela in at $1. Looking for two if anyone else might be interested. So let's start the countdown going once at $1. Going twice at $1. Last call. Okay, well, they are yours, Pam. Let me get that written down. Thank you, thank you. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's see. We have a couple calendar items here. This is the Radford Company, Woodwork and Building Materials in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's like a clipboard calendar. It's got the movable calendar. It's got a little, see if I can show you that. It moves, it slides back and forth. It's got, I don't know, it's just a vintage clipboard. Look at that. Put all your important papers on there. What did we say? Bradford Company? It's the Radford, Radford. Okay, let's make sure. Trying to get the camera closer to me so I don't have to stretch so far. I got to get Pam's name out of there. Nice little clipboard. And it's got the little dirty right now, but it's got felt on the back. It's got a place to hang it. What do we got here? We got all the chart shows the first day on which the month begins for 1954 up through 1958. So it's old, like over 70 years old. $3, they're making offer. I went out earlier tonight or today and did some digging outside. So I'm going to have another garden this year. Okay, I didn't see any interest in that. Okay, here we have a battery tester from Radio Shack. And I saw some that sold for 30 up to $50 online. So these, I'm going to do it for $5. No, I can probably take it out of there and show it to you if you'd like. So you know it's all there. $5 battery tester. And it also still has the instructions manual. Thanks, Jeff. I wasn't out there too long, but I wanted to get a start on it because I got my gloves with the hooks on the end so I don't have to get my hands so dirty. And it worked out pretty good. My brother came out there and dug up the grass, and I shook it out and smoothed it out a little bit. And he's going to go back and rake it up, and then we're going to plant. Yes, I'll start it out at 3. Not a problem. Let's start it out at 3, going once at 3, looking for 4. Whoops. I keep forgetting I got to have the cursor in the right spot. Going once, going twice. Last call. Thank you, Jeff. It's yours. Let me write it all down. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. I got quite a bit more yet. We are moving things tonight. At least some of the things. This is really old, very rusty. Hillsboro Armors Co-op. It's a thermometer. It's a metal thermometer. I don't know how to spell it, guys. But I'm going to start it out at $1 only because it's so rusty. I don't know how you would get the rust off, but let me put it up this way. It is Farmers Co-op in I don't know where that is. Okay, we got Jeff in at $1. So let's start the countdown going once at $1, looking for 2, going twice. Last call. I don't know how to spell it, but there you go. Jeff, you got it. One minute. At least somebody knows how to spend it. Thermometer. Okay, we got that set aside for you, Jeff. Let's see. We have. This is sorry, a cigar box. King Edward cigar box. I'm gonna move this up a little bit, and it is full of things. See if it makes anybody interested. We open it up, and you got all kinds of stuff. You got all kinds of bottle openers, milk caps. What else is in there? Keys. I thought I saw there's some marbles in there. Oh, here we go. A little tiny padlock with the key. There's just some stuff caught on here. But it has the key with it. Little glass butt. I don't know. I have no idea what all this stuff is. Oh, there's quite a few. There's a few marbles in here. Okay. That's what I'm going to do for $6 if anyone's interested. No, there's no coins in here. Sorry. Just keys and bottle openers. It's well, Jen, I think you're out of it. Okay, we got Jeff offering 5. I'm going to go ahead and honor that and start the countdown. Going once at 5, looking for 6. Going twice. Last call. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Let me write that down. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. How about a knife? On the back, it says it's made in Brazil. I don't know if that's the case or the knife, but anyway, here it is. It's got, looks like a bone handle. And if we take it out, it snaps there. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it's a little rusty. It is a OMPASS Hunter. There are some out there. They're going for some $20, $30. I don't see an exact match here, but they are, the vintage ones are still going for $20, $30. Okay, let's put it out there for $3 if anyone's interested. It is rusty. It's sharp, kind of sharp. Nice. Let's see. It does. It is. And it's got the belt cut in here. Yeah, we're just going to go through it. No interest in this? Nobody wants to make an offer? Okay, we can move along. That's okay. You can't please everybody all the time. Now I don't know what this is. This is another thermometer. Oh, Jeff is in at 2. He's offering 2. What did I have it at? Didn't I get it out there? Didn't I even get it out there? Oh my gosh. I didn't. I had 3, but Jeff is offering 2. Sorry, I didn't even get it out there, but I'll start it out at 2. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay, let me write that down. Thank you, Jeff. Alrighty then. Let's see. We have another calendar. It has a rope tied to it. Whether it really goes to it or not, I don't know. But we'll leave it there. This is pretty rusty. Nina Paper Credit Union thermometer. And then it's got a long rope attached to it. Here's the back. I don't know what this is. $1 if anyone's interested. Okay, we got Jeff in at $1. Looking for 2 if anyone else is interested. Going once at $1, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Oh, so Jeff is going to have a yard sale. Awesome. Jeff, did you have your surgery that you were mentioning? And did everything go okay? I hope. Okay, here we have a aristocrat razor. One second. These are expensive. The one that's exactly like this sold for $90. Another one exact that's like this sold for $70. Um, I'm going to start it out at 10. It comes in its own case, and it is Aristocrat razor, and it does come out. Good. I'm glad to hear you're better. Any interest? Make an offer. Some of these went for $90. Okay, I have an offer at 7. I'll go ahead and go for it. We're going to start the countdown. Going once at 7, looking for 8. Going twice. Last call. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have some more items. Okay. How about a blow lamp? An automatic blow lamp. I don't know what this is worth. I see it for $12, $13, one for $43. I don't see any sold items, but that's what they're offering. Let me put it out here. $4 if anyone's interested. I have no idea what a blow lamp is. It's a very high concentrated flame temperature, so it must blow fire, huh? Burns, completely automatic, absolutely safe. Jeff's in at 4, looking for 5. Let's start the countdown. Going once. Oops. I keep forgetting to get the cursor in the right place. Looking for 5. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Well, I'm not just. I know Robert said they were worth more than $1, so I'm doing what I think is okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, we are getting down there though. Here's one of those belt buckles. This is Buddy's Buckle, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, stainless steel. I think I had some before that I sold. $5 if anyone's interested. Yeah, I knew I had some earlier, quite a while back, but I remember these. So here's another one if anyone's interested. Jeff's already got 3 of them. Anybody else like belt buckles for men? Duct. Okay, we'll go ahead and move along. Let's see. What brand name? I don't see a brand name, but we have a clock. Oh, maybe it's on the front. Linden alarm clock. I think it's one of those travel alarm clocks. $2. Okay, it just so you see the back of it and everything. Well, there's something written in here. Japan. So it's nice. I don't know if it works. I have no idea. But okay, we got Jeff in at 2. So let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay. They always work? Okay, cool. All right, let's see. What else we got? Here's a pocket knife. This one's rusty. This is a Stanley pocket knife. And I'll do 2 pocket knives here. This one is I don't know what name this is, but it's got several little, it's got a knife, can opener. Let's see what else has it got. I don't know what that is. And there's one more that I don't know if I can pull out or not. I'm breaking my fingernails doing it. Yeah, I can't pull that last one out. I'm ruining my fingernails. Not that it matters, but $3 for both of them. This one's got a, it's rusty, but it's got the can opener, the knife. I don't know what kind of knife that is. And there's one more that I'm not taking the time to try and pull it out. And then this is a Stanley one. This one's got a big, must be a carton knife or something. It's a big one. Now I can't get it back. I'll have to worry about it later. Okay, Jeff is offering two. Well, I can't believe I got to pull it out, but I can't get it back. I'll have to get Robert to help me with that. So, anyway, we'll leave it like that for now. All right, so we got Jeff in at two, going once, looking for three, going twice. Last call. Okay. I can do that. I'll put them in the cigar box. One minute. There we go. Okay. We have another pocket knife here that comes with a leather case. It's got kind of a wood handle. I don't know if there's any writing on it. I think I did it again where I can't get it. Oh, why do I do that? I can't read it. 1 second. Get my stainless. Pakistan. And now I can't close it again. The only reason I'm scared I'm going to cut myself if it moves too fast. Makes me mad. I should never open them. Push the bottom on the wooden end. I still can't do it. Push the thumb button on the back. I can't do it. Oh, I just about cut myself. I can't do it. I did cut myself. Nothing bad, but I did cut myself. So I'm not going to try anymore. Why? I have such problems. You're right. Okay, we'll just set this aside. I'll give it to Robert to take care of. He can cut himself. All right. All right, let's move on. We're getting down there so we can start. Oh, I know. I want to do this little doorknob or drawer handle. And I'll do this chain with it. And I have a key ring with it. Looks like a religious one. Christopher. I don't know, I can't read it. On the back it says to J.H. from Bishop Choi. Oh, so you get that. I don't know if Jamie's still here, but here's a coin. It's the wizard coin. No cash value. All right. This is worth $1 alone, I'm sure. Jamie's in at $1. Awesome. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. Looking for two. Going twice. Last call. It's yours, Jamie. Let me write that down. Thank you. Okay, so we got that set aside. All right. I don't know what this is. Looks like a curling iron, but it's not. I don't know what it is or what it would be used for. But it's going to be available with see what we got here. I'll just do it. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to call it an iron. $1 if anyone's interested. Could be for bending, for curling wire. A steel penny? Never heard of that. I thought they were all copper. Okay, I got Jeff in at $1. Let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. Oh, hi, Tracy. Welcome. Please, that's cool. Going twice. I had no idea. Last call. Okay, Jeff, it's yours. Let me write it down. Tracy, if you're interested in anything, don't forget to subscribe for one, and then register. And to register, the information is rolling at the bottom of the screen. I like having new people here. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, but you might not be registered, so if you think about it, go ahead and do that. That way you'll be ready to purchase anytime. You only have to do it once. Thank you, Jeff. Um, we have a couple toys here. I'll do these. I don't know if there's any writing on them. Not sure, but there's two of them. I don't know who he is. Looks like a yellow bear. And this looks like, I don't know, his arms and everything, legs, everything moves on him. $1 for both. Yogi Bear. Okay. Okay, no problem, Tracy, but thank you, thank you. Oh, we got Mr. Goats in. Finally. So let's start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, let's see. We are getting down there, but I have three watches here that I don't know what brand they are. And I don't know where that came from, but I'll throw it in there. It's a fountain pen or something, the tip of it. This is Quiniel. I'm not taking them out of the bag. So it looks like they're, I don't know, Quinel. Is that a brand? I've never heard of it. This one's Oneida. And this one is Starex, Starex. So you get three silver tone watches and a fountain pen or ink pen tip. $2 if anyone's interested. Somebody wrapped them up and stapled them together, so I'm not taking them out of the bag. I'm going to keep them clean that way. $2 or make an offer. And I'll throw this in there with it for $2 or an offer. Okay, we're going to have to do jewelry now. I don't see any interest in these, which that's fine. 1 minute. I'm going to have to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go ahead and do, I'm going to do some of this I haven't done for a while. Hopefully, there'll be some interest in it. Let's go ahead and do the, okay. I don't do a lot of testing, but I know it's not sterling silver, but I'm not selling at high prices either, or higher prices. This is sesame agate and citrine. It's a pendant. I'm going to do all of these for $5 tonight, if anyone's interested. It's 925 sterling silver plated. I don't know what the base metal is, but it's from India. Okay. $5. And these are some nice ones, nice bigger ones. This is Bumblebee Jasper, 2.7 inches. Nice big one. That's really a nice one for $5. Your choice. Okay, this one is golden rutile, and this is natural. It's not, clear and faceted. It's more of a cloudy stone, so I believe it's natural. It's not lab created. And no, he didn't find any vintage jewelry other than those earrings that I sold to Jamie. That's all he brought me. Let's bring this down a little bit. And then we have this one is called Mud Crack. Your choice, $5. I got some. Does anyone want to see Amber? I sold so much last time. I don't know if anybody wants to see it again. I got some new ones in. If you're interested, let me know. I'll show some of that. Let me know if you're interested. Amber's a little more expensive. But I just thought I'd show this because I haven't shown it for a while. Jeff says, sure. I thought you'd have had enough by now. All right, let me see. I'll find it. We'll kind of do a mix. How about that? We'll do a mixture of it. We'll do, let me show some amber. Okay, these are natural amber bloodline stretch bracelets, 10 millimeter. I will do these. I have one, two, three, four, about 6 of them. Oops. 10 millimeter. Let's see here. $4 if anyone's interested in these. Jeff's in at 4. And I was just gonna make sure. Oh yeah. Let me turn the light off and it did under the desk. They do light up quite a bit. Okay, so let's start the countdown. Going once at 4, looking for 5. Going twice. Last call. Okay, how many would you like, Jeff? I have 6 of them. 2. You'd like 2 of them. You got it. Pamela would like 2. Awesome. Just I thought you guys would have had your share by now. Wow. Not a problem. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Let me write this down and then I'll get you, Pam. Okay. There's Jeff. Now we want to do Pam. She wants 2 of them. And that leaves me with only 2 again. Here I had just bought them. Let me write that down. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. These are natural yellow amber. They are 20. Oh, it's a necklace. I'll turn this over. 23 inches long. It's a stretch one. I only have one of these. But I don't know why they cost more. But this one I need $6 if anyone's interested. Again, it is a stretch. Six millimeter instead of eight. Jeff is in at six. Okay, well, let's start the countdown. Going once at six. Looking for seven. Going twice. Last call. Well, come on, let's spell correctly. Okay, let me write it down. I got these and I was gonna go out on Whatnot and I never got out there. So I still have them. So you're getting the first choice again. I was thinking, oh, I got to give the people out on Whatnot a chance, but I didn't. I just don't find extra time to run out there, I guess. I only do pop up sales out there. I don't schedule anything anymore because my time is mine. And I hadn't been doing really good out there. So I thought, okay, we're just doing pop ups for now. Okay, we got that set aside for you, Jeff. Um, what are these? These are natural amber 12 millimeter. So they're huge. I only have two of them. Well, come on. Nothing wants to work right tonight. Um, I'll do them for $4 each. I should do them for five, but that's okay. I'll do them for if anyone's interested. These are I got to get Jeff out of there. Okay, so Jeff came in at 4. Pamela came in at 5. Jeff came in at 6. I only have 2 of these. No, I didn't look real good, but amber is like, um, it's not sap, but it's like kind of like sap, but it's from an injury on a tree. It can be millions of years old. Interesting. And it feels like plastic, but it's the sap that hardens in the ground. And because it hardens in the ground over that many years, sometimes that's why you get bugs. Anyway, something like that. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at 6, looking for 7. Going twice. Sorry, Jamie. Last call. Maybe if there's one left, we'll see. How many you want, Jeff? All I got is the 2. You're going to take both of them. You got it. Okay, I'll be looking for more like this. Sometimes I get what they have, and sometimes that's all they got. So we have to wait and see. But I got them set aside for you. Here's one like you got before, Jeff. I have 2 of these now. I'll just show one. It's it's one of those amber necklaces. And if I turn the light off, you can see the color in there. This is one of those blood amber, genuine Myanmar raw ore blood pool amber. 27-inch long necklace. It's got the yellow beads in there. $10 if you're interested. And I do have 2 of them. They are 27 inches long. Pam's in at 10. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once at 10, looking for 11. Spider or Jeff is in at 10. We'll see how many Pam wants. Going twice. Last call. Okay. How many you want, Pam? Okay, and then I take it Jeff will want the other one. You got it. Thank you, guys. As long as I know these sell, I might as well go for it, huh? That's what I'm telling myself. Then I can get more. I thought you guys would be had your fill of it already. That's funny. So I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to sell it if I can. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of it already. Yeah, I'm almost out of it already. Right? Holy smokes. All right. That's okay. I'll get more. This is natural tiger eye, 8 millimeter. I have two of them. It's a red tiger eye. What do we got here? Okay. I'll do these for $3. These are 8 millimeter. 8 point, its vendor said they're 8.2 inches long. Pamela's in at 3, so let's start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going once, going twice. Last call. You want one or two, Pam? You'll take both. You got it. One minute. Okay. We got that set aside. Okay, these are definitely green turquoise 8 millimeter. I only have two, supposedly 7.5 inches long, and I'll do them for $3 each. I'm in the wrong spot here. 1 second. Okay, so we have Pamela's in at 3. Jeff would like one if Pam doesn't take both of them, but we'll start the countdown. I just want to give you a close up. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. All right, Pam. 1 or 2? You're going to take both. Okay. I think I forgot something. 1 minute. Nope, I'm good. All right, let me get that set aside for you. Okay, let's keep going here. This is a glass one. Aquamarine glass. 8 millimeter. $2 if anyone's interested. Nice light blue, perfect for summer. Okay, no interest in these. Let's move along, see what else we can. Oh, wait a minute. Pamela's in at 2. Let's put them back. Okay. Going once at 2. Looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Well, my computer's out. There we go. Okay, you want both of them. You got it. That's a pretty blue. I like that. 1 minute. Awesome. Okay, let's. And I only have two of these. These are natural South African turquoise, 8 millimeter. And I'll do these for $3 each. I forgot to get Pam out of there. There we go. Whoops. All right, so let's start the countdown. We got Pam in at 3, going once at 3, looking for 4, going twice. Last call. Alrighty, Pam. How many? I only have 2. And you want both. You got it. Thank you. Like I said, I got to stick with what sells right now. That's the only way I can buy more. Okay. Now, these are going to be 4, but they are the turquoise, almost the same. These have the turtle on them. And I have, I think, 6 of these. I know you already got some, so you may not like them. They're nice beach jewelry, too. Okay, no interest in those right now. I'll have to try those out on whatnot. I keep putting that off because I'm too tired sometimes. Okay, here's a natural agate, red agate, 10 millimeters, so it's a little bit larger. Um, I only have one. And I'll do it for 4. Okay. No interest in that. Okay, let's see what else. I only have one of these. It's natural amethyst. It is purple. Amethyst is not real popular, huh? We have an amethyst necklace too. Oh, I've got no, those are bracelets. I'll do them next. Roberta's in at 3, going once, going twice. Last call. All right, let me write that down. I gotta turn my paper over 1 minute. You've already had me fill up a whole sheet of paper. One second. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Roberta. Okay, I have 2 of these available. They're amethysts. They are natural. They are chip bracelets. $2 each. And they are purple. Okay, no interest in that. Um, Anybody like smoky quartz? I only have one, and I got to get $3 for that. Yeah, that was the last one. I could only get one. So we got Pam in at 3. So we'll start the countdown going. What's that? 3. Looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me write that down. Thank you, Pam. Okay. And then I have Amazonite, which has been a popular stone. These I have to do for 4. And they are 8 millimeter. They are really cold. They're heavy, kind of. They're natural. Okay, we got Roberta in at 4. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 4, looking for 5. Going twice. Last call. There's an L for last call. How many would you like? I only have the 2. You want both? You got it. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm going to go back to, let's see. Hang on, I got to do something here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'll save these for another day, and I'll do some of the India 925 sterling silver plated jewelry until we finish. We'll finish out with that. Did pretty good, I have to say. I did something wrong here. 1 second. 1 second. I'm moving too fast here and I'm making mistakes here. That one's okay. There, I think I got it. Yep, I'm caught up again. I'd rather catch my mistakes now than it'd be harder to figure out later. That's what I think. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to the choice of here, the grid. And we'll just do these for a while. I can't believe I sold all the, I have more coming in already, but I sold all the amber I got again. You guys, that's so, I mean, that's cool. I'm glad. It just doesn't usually happen like that. Amber must be really, really popular. This is Ocean Jasper. I will, instead of $5, I'm going to do these for 4. Choice of. This one is green rutile. You don't get the cord unless you want to pay for it. This one is Septarian stone. These are all 925 silver plated from India. And this is an amethyst. Nice thick dimension on that one. And it is purple. It just doesn't look real purple on the screen. $4. Okay. We're going to move along here. I have some new ones in that I can do for $3. Would you like to see them instead? I got them right here. I forgot about them. Let's do that. I'm going to set this stuff aside. What is this? Okay. We're good. Okay, these are going to be $3 each. These I just got in, so they're all brand new. I buy them as a lot, so I don't always know what they are. But I do my best. Looks kind of like a rhodonite, so that's one choice. Some kind of jasper. These are $3 each. There's some nice ones in here. There's another jasper. And here's a fruit tree jasper. Your choice, $3. Let me know if you have any interest. Okay, Jeff is in at 3. Roberta's also in at 3, but Jeff will get his choice if we stick at 3. Going once, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. Okay, you want to see D. This is the fruit tree jasper. Okay, you want C. I don't know what kind of jasper this is, but I like it. Okay, so you're getting C. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, Roberta. Which Roberta, are you still interested? Which one would you like? A and D. Okay. A is the rhodonite, and D is the fruit jasper. You got them. Let me write that down. Oh, okay, let me get Jeff out of there. Thank you guys. I got those set aside. You're right, I do have more. Here's another. Oh, we'll put this away. Here's another fruit jasper. This looks like it might be a zebra jasper. This is mookite, I think. Come on. Okay. And this one looks like crazy lace agate. I think I got too much light here. Let's turn one of these off, see if that helps. This one looks like crazy lace agate. Um, Okay. Okay, no interest in these. We'll keep going. They're only $3. Here's black rutile. Kind of looks like sunstone, but I'm not sure what this is. Kind of pretty. This is kind of a agate because it's kind of transparent. And here's another fruit jasper. I do have a lot of fruit jasper. Okay, we got Jeff in at 3. We're looking for 4. We'll start the countdown. Going once at 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay, Jeff, what would you like? C and D. Okay, so this is a nice fruit jasper. And then this is the agate. All right, you got them. Let me get them set aside for you. You're welcome. Thank you. No interest in these. We'll set them back. This looks like Amazonite. Oh, let me get Jeff out of there. Okay. Sodalite. I don't know what kind of jasper this is. So I'm just calling it jasper. And then we have a nice black onyx. $3, your choice. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest in these. That's okay. This is a nice labradorite. You can see the flash in that. Oh, I forget what this is called. Black something. It's a rough kind of stone. Opalite. And here's another fruit jasper. Kind of a nice looking one. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest in these. Some kind of jasper. Almost like a fruit jasper, but I don't think it is. Here's a sodalite. I have no idea what kind of jasper this is. That's okay, Tracy. Come back when you do, or just watch. I don't mind you just watching. As long as you give me a thumbs up anyway, that helps. I don't know. I think this is moonstone, either that or it's some kind of. I'm thinking it's moonstone, but I don't know for sure. I'm glad you're here, Tracy. Just make sure you give me a thumbs up and and you've already subscribed, so that's wonderful. I appreciate that. And I'll have these again, so you can always come back another night. Here's amethyst. This looks like it's a silver obsidian. Got a little bit of gray sparkle in there. I don't know what kind of jasper this is. And this is, looks like Narina jasper, but I am not absolutely positive. But it's pretty. Thank you, Roberta, for mentioning that. I do. I give everyone 15 days. That way they can buy more, or they get at least get the time to come up with the money, whatever the situation is. Oh, we got Jeff in at 3. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. Okay, Jeff, which one would you like? Or which ones? D. This might even be, I can't think of the name, but it's pretty. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, let's see. Nobody else? Let's put these away. Carnelian, that's what I was trying to think of. Thank you, Tracy. That might be exactly what it is. Jeff likes carnelian. Okay, here's some kind of jasper. This might be an agate or something. It's a little transparent. It's pretty. This is some kind of jasper. They're all jasper pretty much. And here's another. Oh, this is nice. Opalite. Nice design. Your choice, $3. Roberta's in at 3. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Thank you, Roberta. Going once, looking for 4. Choice of. Going twice. Last call. All right, Roberta, which one would you like? Which one or ones? D. I thought you might like that one. I like that one myself. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this one's a killer opalite. Opalite is lab created, but that one's a killer. It looked really good. Okay, I don't see anybody else at this point. Sounds like Tracy knows a little bit about her gemstones. Here's sodalite. It's a nice sodalite. Here's another jasper. I have no idea what kind of jasper this is. Ocean jasper, maybe? I don't know. Here's another one I like, but I don't know what it is. And this looks like another carnelian or looks like could be another carnelian or Norina jasper. Your choice, $3. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest. We will move along. Not sure what kind that is. Some kind of jasper. These are actually a mix of agate and natural gemstones, is what they called it. I don't know what that is. Here's another nice agate. I like the transparency of that. Got a little bit of a brownish orange color. And this, I think it's dendrite opal. That's what I think it is. Okay, Jeff is in at 3. Let's start the countdown going once at 3, looking for 4 for choice of. Going twice. Last call. Okay. Which one or ones would you like, Jeff? C. Yeah, this is nice. I like that too. Okay. Nobody else, so we'll put these away. Here's another jasper. We'll just go as quick as we can. This looks like prehnite. Here's another fruit jasper, fruit tree jasper. And this is another agate, but I don't know what kind. Kind of a brownish color. Okay, let's move along. This is a dark green jasper. So that's A. Okay. I don't know what kind of jasper this is. That's B. I don't know what kind of jasper this is. That's C. And this is sodalite. All right. Thank you, Jeff, for being here. See you Friday then. Thank you. Thank you. I don't see any interest in these. We're almost done here anyway. Here's another prehnite. Here's another either carnelian or Narina jasper. Or agate. So hard to tell. This is the pyrite. A goldish pyrite. And here's another agate of some sort. We're almost done here. One or two more rounds and that'll be it. Okay. I have to. Here's another agate. Tree leaf jasper. I'm kind of putting the black onyx aside because I don't want to. I want to get out of here too. Here's another agate or kind of a brownish. I like those agate ones. Oh, here's a labradorite. Nice flash in it. We have one more round. That's it. Really nice flash in that for $3. Roberta's in at 3. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. Okay, which one or ones would you like, Roberta? You would like B. The labradorite. It is really pretty. You got labradorite and you got opalite. You're just picking out the best ones here. They're all nice. Okay. This is the last round, guys. And it looks like they're all gonna be this is an agate. This is a fruit tree jasper. This is another agate. And this is a fruit tree jasper. So that's it. This is the last round. Alrighty then. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. I love all of you being here. I like getting more jewelry. I am just totally shocked. I moved that amber jewelry so fast. Unbelievable. So now I have to buy more. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Please come back and on Friday and we'll have more exciting things. See if my brother brings more things up. I'm always going to have jewelry and thank you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Register if you haven't done so. Good night, everybody.